Hello, friends. Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm going to talk about something that took month of compliance consulting experience to build the KYC and the Compliance Mega Toolkit. This is a 10 in 1 accelerator designed for the compliance team, MLROs, the FinTech founders, and the risk manager across the UAE and GCC. If your organization is spending weeks building compliance framework from the scratch or paying consultant 10 of thousands of dirham, this toolkit changes that. Let's dive in. Now, here's the reality. Whether you are a compliance officer at a regional bank, an MLRO at an exchange house, or a founder building a fintech, the compliance challenge is the same. It's expensive, time consuming, and the risk to get wrong. We have seen organizations spend months and hundreds of dirhams, not hundreds, hundreds of thousands of dirham building that. This toolkit gives you one day one. Now, when the compliance breaks down, the consequences, the regulatory fines, the license revocations, reputation damage are devastating. This toolkit was built to close that gap. Now, the KYC and the compliance mega toolkit is exactly what it sounds like. 10 fully interconnected compliance module inside a single powerful Excel workbook from designing the onboarding workflow and the scoring customer rates to tracking documents, reviewing the AML alerts, managing the vendors and the governing data sharing. It's all there. Cross-sheet formulas means changes in one module ripple through the entire system. This is a basic template. This is a consultant grade toolkit used by the compliance professional across the region. Now, the module 1 and 2 are where the compliance starts. Module 1 gives you a full configurable onboarding workflow builder. You define the journey by customer segment, product type, and the country. Is this a high risk corporate from a FTF gray list country applying for the trade finance? The toolkit routes them to the correct EDD workflow automatically. Module 2 is the risk scoring engine. The customers are scored across four dimensions: geography, PEP status, country risk, and the channel risk. The system calculates a composite score and assigns a risk rating. When that score hits 60 or above, the EDD is triggered automatically. No guesswork, no manual calculation, just consistent, audible risk scoring. Now, two of the most operational painful areas in compliance are document management and AML alert review. Module 3 tackles the document problem head on. Every document for every customer is tracked with expiry dates and color coded alerts. In the sample data, five documents are already critical, expired and overdue for renewal. Without a system like this, those ship those slip through the cracks and becomes regulatory finding. Module 4 is your AML alert management center. Alert flow in, get triaged by the severity assigned to the analyst review and escalated to the MLRO when needed. The full audit trail is built in. Now, the module 5 gives the compliance team something they rarely have: a true single customer view. Every dimension of a customer risk profile is consolidated: the risk score, document status, PAP, and the sanction flag, EDD requirements, and the upcoming review dates. Data quality is scored automatically. The toolkit even flags when the customer records have missing or inconsistent field. The module 6 takes the process further with a workflow automation toolkit. Every major compliance process from the retail KYC to SAR filing is mapped as a step-by-step workflow with the routing logic and automation rule. So when a sanction patches is detected, the account freeze and the MLR notification happens automatically. This is how the modern compliance operation should run. Now, the Module 7, 8, and 9 are the institution backbone of the toolkit. Module 7 gives you the full policy and procedure pack, everything from a structural KYC policy template to an AML CFT institutional risk assessment and an internal audit checklist. If a regulator walks in tomorrow, you have documented control ready. Module 8 covers the vendor due diligence because the third party risk is increasingly a regulatory focus. Toolkit tracks the vendor questionnaires, document risk score, and approval decision. One vendor in our sample was rejected entirely due to high country risk. Model 9 is purposely built for the FinTechs, mapping the Central Bank of UAE and FATF requirement to implement this data, the flagging gaps and providing the ready-made onboarding journey from a 5-minute digital wallet KYC to a multi-day crypto exchange EDD process. Now, the Model 10 addresses one of the fastest growing area of regulatory focus in the UAE data governance. The UAE personal data protection law comes into force, and the regulators are increasingly asking how organizations manage and share protect customer data. This model gives you a complete data governance framework, a data sharing registration with the legal basis for every arrangement and consent tracking aligned to the PDPL requirement, a full audit log of who accesses and what and why, and a data lineage map shows exactly how customer data flows across your system. That one flagged event in the access log, an unknown user accessing the records from an external IP with no stated purpose, is exactly the kind of incident this model is designed to catch. So, who is this for? Honestly, anyone in the compliance risk or the governance space across the GCC, whether you are a seasoned MLRO at a regional bank, a fintech founder who has just found your Central Bank of UAE license, a consultant delivering a compliance framework, project or an internal audit team preparing for a regulatory review. This toolkit was built for you. The value proposition is simple. You get consultant grade compliance infrastructure that would cost months of time or hundreds of thousands of dirham built available for immediate download. Every module is pre-built, pre-tested, and aligned to the UAE and the GCC regulatory requirement. Your customize is to your institution and you are operational within hours. So we have covered all the 10 modules from KYC onboarding and the AML monitoring to data governance and the fintech compliance. The toolkit is available right now for immediate download on ETSY as the link on the screen. So when you purchase, you get the complete Excel workbook, the full product or documentation and screenshot of every single module tab. So you know exactly what you are getting before you even open the file. There is no subscription, no setup, no IT requirement. Just download, open, and start building your compliance program. Visit etsy.com, shop digital IT by Sachin. That's me. Today, this toolkit was created by me, dedicated to building the premium digital compliance and productivity tools for professionals across the region. Thank you so much.